Okay, once again, good morning, everyone. I'm Dinesh Gira, heading Department of Electronics at PV Polytechnic, SNJT Women's University. Welcome you to the first session under Alumni Speaker Series. So, this is our attempt to bring alumni back to the college. So, today's guest is Ms. Shrisha Shetty, who is working as a senior business analyst at Tech Mahindra. She graduated in 2012 from PVP, and after graduating from PVP, she has done her bachelor's of engineering in electronics, obviously, from Vidyavardhani College of Engineering and Technology. And after graduating from there, she has worked at different organizations. She has worked as a deputy manager in Kotak Life. She has worked as a business analyst in HDFC Life, and currently she is working at Tech Mahindra. And all the companies are in the IT sector, information technology sector. So probably the best person to begin with our series of alumni speakers. Because why I'm saying best person is because of her profile. Obviously, she works in information technology. So many questions I get from the admission seekers or our inquiries that if electronics engineers can work in computers, if they can work in IT field or new things which are coming up, artificial intelligence, data science. So that is the basic questions nowadays everybody is asking. So probably her talk, when she shares her journey from her school life to college life to the professional world, probably these things will be answered. So I always keep saying to my students, or whenever I interact with any prospective applicant, I always keep sharing with them that electronics engineering is like a complete package. Once you know the system, once you know the hardware, you can work on a software. You can develop system software. You can develop application software to the perfection. Optimizations becomes easy especially when it comes to system software. Not only that, you also can work in an core IT field as well. So, on behalf of department, I welcome Shrisha. And obviously, as I mentioned, our beloved principal sir, Dr. Ladha, is also here. He is a doctorate. He has his doctorate in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. But he is equally interested in all the latest happening technological developments in this world. He is a core IT enthusiast, and that is the reason why he always has been instrumental in guiding us and taking keen interest in the field of electronics, computers, and other information technology. So I welcome Dr. Ladha as well and request him to inaugurate this series, and welcome Shrisha Shetty as well. Dr. Ladha.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words and welcome. So I, on behalf of PV Polytechnic, SNDT Women's University, welcomes you each and every participant, our own student, as well as our own stakeholder, that is alumni. Shrisha, it was nice to see you on this platform, as we always feel our alumni, our tribe. So under that banner, PV Polytechnic organized numerous series. So this is one of the pearl of that particular series, where I personally, on the behalf of PV Polytechnic, welcome you. I'm so happy to see your designation, and at the same time, will love to hear your journey, and wishing you all the very best for your future endeavor. Right.
Thank you, sir.
That's all from my end. So instead of having lots of words on this welcome note, I prefer to listen our own alumni, Shrisha. So thank you so much. Over to you, Girab sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So now, Shrisha, I request you to start your session. Share your journey, share your experiences, like your positive experiences, negative experiences. I hope students will definitely learn from your experiences and make use of your the overall anecdotes, whatever that you're going to share. So over to you, Shisha. Thank you so much.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank Principal Sir, Dinesh Sir, all the faculties for giving me this opportunity to share my journey to the students. So, beginning with means how my SNET journey was. So, my journey was it was full of how a typical college students enjoy their life, means work and some fun. So we used to have huge groups, gangs, and then we used to do like studies also. We used to do like group studies. Then we used to have fun at the college. Sometimes bunking the lectures. So uh, and then we used to, whenever there was this exam time. So um, we used to, there was many kind of last minute studies. So especially during Viva, whoever used to go first and that person used to come out, we used to come like, we used to surround that person and say, kya pucha, kya pucha. So I remember all these days still. So I even means degree when after completing my diploma from SNDT, PE Polytechnic, I did my degree from Vattas College, Mumbai, Vidyavardhini College of Engineering and Technology. So degree days were like they were bit more of a serious, means you have to take more time to study and a lot of practice it requires. So we couldn't do that much of fun like how our diploma days used to be. So this was a very, I still remember this day, and there are still some of my friends with whom I'm in touch. So whenever we meet on calls or WhatsApp, so we do talk about all the diploma days. Even my other of the friends are also very well placed today. So what I would like to say is that this the platform in which everyone are there, right? They are doing diploma. So after doing diploma, there is means for electronics, I can say that there is a good scope, like how sir has, like Dinesh sir has just now said that whoever does the electronics in the electronics degree, okay, after diploma, if you are going for degree, so you have much more scope than the students who are doing degree in computer or IT. Because the students who are doing degree in computer or IT, they have just one scope to get into IT industry. But the students who are doing electronics and telecommunication, they have scope of getting into an electronic industry, like electronic company, or in an IT company as well. And IT means, it doesn't mean only the IT industry, only the IT companies like Tech Mahindra or TCS, Infosys. You can also work in various banks, finance companies, insurance companies, and you can look after their technical department.
I would like to hear your childhood till 10th standard, like where were you and which school did you attend and how did you perform in a school, because students can relate with that. There are some students, many students here in the room who are in the first year. So that way they're just fresh in the college, in the Polytechnic. And so that if you could just throw a little light on your childhood days, how you were and how did you decide to take Polytechnic education? Like how did you decide, or your parents probably have decided at that time to put you in PV Polytechnic or to the diploma education? Thank you.
Yeah, okay, sir. Actually, I like my schooling I had done from John 23rd, that's in Virar. So after, means I secured distinction, I secured 79%. So after that, I tried to get into science, means my interest was in science, especially in physics. So I was trying for the normal that science admissions in colleges, and also simultaneously, I actually knew, means my father knew Ramolu sir. So it was Ramolu sir who suggested that she can take up diploma as well. So she can try to take admission there and she can get a seat also. So I tried for, means he explained me that what all scope we can have. So means he also gave few examples of the alumni at that time who passed out and they were doing a very good job at that time. So he suggested that you take admission in that. So I filled up a form there as well. Then like I asked few of my other elders from the family that what is their opinion. My few cousins who are already in the IT industry and I did engineering. So they too suggested that diploma is a more better option because what the thing is that if you do diploma, your the skill subjects what we call like I don't know, maybe the subject names might have changed by now. Basic electronics, then microprocessors, microcontrollers, all the subjects we have in the degree as well. So your sound knowledge becomes strong when you do diploma as compared to the people who are doing HSC. They are clearing their CET, their engineering entrance exam, and then they are getting into degree. Okay, so they all suggested me to take up diploma in that. So I tried for this college, and then I got a seat here. So I was very happy that okay, now as I have got a seat, so I can pursue my dreams of becoming an engineer. So I took up this course, diploma in electronics. Then it was a 4-year diploma at that time.
So
And I had
was it difficult getting into PVP at that time? Was there a big competition or something like that, or you got it easily?
no, it was not much a competition. Means my percentage was also good. So I got a seat over there. So it was in second round that I got my name in the list.
Okay.
So and then when I joined, and then it was a 4-year course. Then one means 3 year it was academics, and then 1 year it was of internship. So internship, my first internship was in L&T, the Powai, and second was the last one was in TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental and Research. So this was a 6 month internship each it was, and then after completing that, we completed a diploma, and I would like to say that I got really a nice percentage in my diploma. I secured 85%. So after doing that, obviously I wanted to pursue further education, so I tried for degree. So I was trying to for engineering colleges to get into. So there was this college, Vidyavardhini's College of Engineering and Technology. It's a little bit near to my home. So my parents suggested that you take up a college which is near to you. So instead of traveling, you can spend that time for studying. So I got admission over there. So after getting admission, what happens is that in the class, you get directly admission into second year. Okay. So for diploma, they bypass first year. Okay, you can bypass the first year and you can directly get into the second year as a lateral entry. So when I joined, along with me, there were only 8 diploma students who were from different colleges, and rest of them were all students who had who had given their entrance exam HSC and passed their first year, and then they are coming second year. So we got a direct admission to second year. So like that way, we were a bit outnumbered because our count was very less. We were 9 in total, and their count was somewhere around 52 students. So, one thing I'd like to add here, which I forgot to add, that when we were in a diploma final years, our senior suggested that you should sharpen your mathematics knowledge. Okay, so when I took up the degree, so during that time I didn't get mathematics that much tough how I thought it could be. So all thanks to all the preparation that we had already done before getting into degree. So this I will just like to tell the students that you do take up this coaching class in mathematics before getting into degree, so that it can help you and you will be able to pass with a good numbers in mathematics. So that's done. Then after getting into degree, so it was a second year. So if you do mathematics, other subjects you can feel easy. So it was very easy there, easy because already once you have gone through those lectures, okay, you have gone through the studies in diploma as well. So it is just twice a revision, like, okay, you have to just put little efforts in that, and then you can get good percentage because even so me and some of my diploma friends, they actually used to get good numbers, more good numbers than the students who used to do the HSC and entrance exams. Okay, so just avoid taking KTs and do make sure that your percentage is above at least 60%. Okay, it means if it is below 60 now, so it will be difficult to get for the placement. Okay, so just do maintain 60% in all the semesters and avoid getting KTs and all. Wherever you have dot, then and there you should ask to the professor, take some extra lectures on that if you require, and do a thorough study in that. So degree is where you require more effort, you require more patience to understand properly everything, all the concepts. Okay. So, and also the faculty also in my degree college were good, like how helpful faculties I had seen in diploma and here in PV Polytechnic, like that same way I had seen in degree as well. So then after completing my third year, my final year started. So in the final year, they means already the placement cell of the degree college, right? They started preparing the final year students. They used to say that now you start preparing for the placement. So placement rounds, usually it consists of a aptitude, GD. GD means like a group discussion. It may or may not be depending on the company. And then interview round. So one can be technical round and the last one can be an HR round. So they used to say that you have to prepare for everything. So they used to get faculty from the outside to give us lectures on aptitude, how to clear the aptitude test. And this is the part, aptitude, it is actually, it was tough initially, and it can, means majority of us, we felt that the aptitude part is actually tough, but it took us a lot of logical thinking and quick thinking. So at the same time, your answer should be correct and it should be fast. So this aptitude is there, where I would like to add that this is one thing where if you go for higher studies, if you are planning to go for higher studies like somewhere in abroad, like MS in USA or in Canada, or you want to try for GATE exams, means the government exams, or if you are trying for a job, okay, especially in an IT job. So wherever you go, APTI is where it becomes it becomes an essential part to clear, because majority of the company will keep APTI. Even if you are trying for MS exams, APTI will be required to clear. If you are trying for a government exam or the GATE exam, there also APTI comes in picture. IT exam, definitely they will keep an APTI. Okay, all the major IT companies, they keep aptitude for freshers. So do focus on this part. It's better that you start preparing for APTI from your second year onwards. Don't wait till the final years, okay? Because till that time you have very less time, because you have to prepare for your final year exams, your final year projects, and then side by side you have to look after placement also. So sometimes it might get hectic. So it's better, the more early you start, the more prepared you will be and the more confident it will be, okay? Then group discussion is also one thing in which you have to be sound off, okay? Then interview rounds also, they also take, my college also had, they had kept session on how to give interviews, what all questions you can face, how the CV you have to maintain, you have to create, and then interviews also, if there is an HR round, what all questions you can face from the HR. So these are the things where they make you prepare. Okay, so interview rounds are still fine, but the main thing is the aptitude. So for that, you should start preparing. You can buy some books from online and then start preparing all the aptitude, and just take there are many online exams there are sites on the internet where you can get some aptitude. So within 1 hour, they give a set of questions, you have to attempt it. Okay. So mostly with aptitude, they are of 60 minutes only. In some cases, there is 30 minutes also. So in this it's very rare 30 minutes, but 60 minutes, most of the time it is a 60-minute apti. Mine also was a 60 minute. So in the 60-minute apti, you have to answer a lot of questions. Okay. And these are all MCQ kind of questions, and the problem is that all the answers which they give in the options, they all look similar. So it's very difficult to find out which one is the right one, and that in a very less time. Okay, so better start preparing for that. Then group discussion also, always sharpen your communication skills. Try to speak in English as much as possible with your friends. Okay, so that can help you out in the final year. Then interview rounds also, you should be prepared. Means what all like, see, for freshers how it will be, they won't ask much of what all you have experience, and all these questions don't come for freshers. So for freshers, what they ask mostly is that what are your strengths, weaknesses, your interests, and how was your academics, explain your academic projects. So projects, it can be of diploma projects as well. So then your degree projects as well. Okay, so yes, the projects which you will be working on. Okay, mostly in your final year you will get one project in diploma as well as in degree. Okay, so you should know the concept. Okay, you work hard for that project, and that concept of that project, it should be updated as well. It is good if it is updated as per the latest technologies. Okay, then you should know everything in and out, because that is one thing where the interview questions come from, is what is the functionality of that project, what technologies you have used, what is the usage of that project. So all these answers you should know. That's okay. And then in the final year, when I came in final year, coming back to my journey, when I came in the final year, we are all this aptitude classes, GD classes, interview classes, all was going on side by side. We had this academics as well going on, and then projects were also there. Then somewhere in the month of September, okay, placements, we started, the companies came to the college. So there was this company, L&T. So L&T Infotech, okay, LTI. So like for that, first their eligibility was that you should get minimum 60. Then once your percentage criteria is fulfilled, then the company comes and for whoever students are eligible, they have to take an aptitude test. So it was a 1-hour aptitude test. So I was also one of them. So I gave my apti and I cleared it. After clearing my aptitude, then we had a group discussion. So then group discussion also, my round got cleared. So for group discussion, my one suggestion here is that don't speak much. Okay, it's not like who the person who is speaking too much here, he has given his good impression and all. Speak to the point in 2-3 lines, that's enough. Okay, but it should be to the point, and your point should be innovative. It should not be like what that person one has spoken, you're also repeating that, but in some other words. No, it should be innovative and it should be impressive. Okay, so just you have to watch out what all you're speaking at that time, because I didn't speak much, but I spoke less, but I spoke something meaningful. So my group discussion also got selected. Then there was a technical round. So that was a person from a technical department. He was taking interview. So here, like whatever concepts you have been learning, right from your diploma to degree, he will ask. Okay, he can ask anything. So he asked me questions about C program, C++. Okay, today we think that this is not much of a use, but yes, they ask. Sometimes we cannot predict what the interview person can ask. Okay, he can ask whatever he feels. So you should be ready for this. Then whatever concept, if you are learning microprocessor, microcontroller, questions can come from there as well. Okay, and yes, technology, like see, now today's technology, if we can see, data science, predictive analysis, business intelligence, these are some of the things which have been, come later quite some time, and these are little famous in the IT industry especially. Okay, so these are the technologies where most of the industry is trying to accommodate itself, be it a banking industry, finance industry, telecom industry. They are trying to adopt these technologies. So what I will say that just go through these concepts. Okay, means today also you can do Means it is nothing that when my placement will come near at that time only I will start preparing. So I will go through this concepts. No, you should try to go through these technologies. What are these? Online tutorials are also there for these things. Okay, so you can go through it and give some online exams as well. So and then always be updated what the latest technology is. Today it might be data science. Okay, but till you come to your degree, there will be technology which is more advanced than data science, predictive analysis, everything. Okay, it will be more advanced than that. So always, have a check on what is the latest technology, what all, if there is something new, how different it is from the old one, how, advanced it is from the last version. Like that, you should know it. Okay. These also questions can come from the interview person. Then my interview round or the technical round also got cleared. So I had questions I faced was mostly from my project, including diploma projects as well. Then diploma, degree, both projects he asked me the question, and then some questions on the C program. Okay. Then the last one was HR round. So it is like they were saying that if you if you have cleared all the rounds now, so 90% there are chances that the HR also will pass you. Okay, your interview will get passed. So HR round was a bit simple, means there were not much question. My HR round also got passed, and the next day we got the list of the placed students. So my name was one of them. My name got selected in LTI, okay, in L&T Infotech. So after completing my final year degree, then we started waiting for this company to call us. Many of my friends also, from my degree friends also, they also got selected in this company, L&T Infotech. Then we got a call after completing my degree. I completed my degree in the month of June 2015. So at around December, we got a call from L&T that our training center was in Airoli. So to come in the training center, and you will be having a 3-month training. It will be boot camps and exams, lectures and exams. So you have to clear everything. Then it was in Airoli. So I came there. Then there I saw people like me. There were hundreds of people over there, and they were from all over India. Okay, so some people from Chennai, that side, some people from North, Delhi, Dehradun and all. Okay. So it was a good time period. So first 3 months was lectures and lecture. It was on Java because it is an IT company. So it was on Java, .NET and testing profile, and one more profile there was that is management. Okay. So after my training period, it was time for posting, means where means L&T has its more branches in around the world, around India. So they used to give posting now from which branch of L&T you have to work. So they gave me Chennai. So I was a bit sad because I was not so keen on moving to Chennai, and my parents they were not of that opinion to shift to another city and somewhere very far, So I was not of that, I was not interested to shift there. So what I did, I just side by side, I tried searching for jobs. And then after searching for job, I got an offer in a startup in Goregaon. So from the same profile and with a more good package. Okay. So I took up that offer. I left L&T, I took up that offer. Then I got a good skills and experience from that company. And from there, again, I started searching for a new job. So I got a call from Kotak Life Insurance. So that was a company in an insurance sector. Then I got a call, and then they gave, I joined there as a deputy manager. They also gave a good decent hike. Then there also, we used to look after the technical department, means after their projects and all about their products. Like insurance have lots of products, right? So schemes, we used to be this all agents and all, they all come to say sometimes insurance agents कि ये scheme ले लो, इसमें इतना मिलेगा cover and all, इतना साल पैसा भरो, premium भरो, फिर बाद में तुम्हें इतना cover मिलेगा, all these things they say. So but actually, there are a lot of validations in the system, lot of insurance rules are there, which we didn't know. Okay, we come to know after we work in insurance sector. So means if there is a product, so what is the minimum age criteria, the maximum age criteria, then how much is the renewal period allowed, if a person is surrendering, how much minimum years the policy should be covered. These are some of the validations which need to be taken care in the system. So here is what our role comes into picture in that company. Okay, so you have to identify if there is a new product, you have to identify what all gaps will be there in the system, what all new validations will be required, what all new fields will be required. Okay, purpose of that field, what services will be required. So initially it was a bit tough. Okay, then but as soon as time went, it became easy for me. Then after that, I switched to HDFC Life, that is another company, insurance domain itself. So I kept my domain same and I switched to the other company, because when you keep your domain same and you switch now, it's because concept, though company changes, but the concept, the system, the validations remain same. In fact, you gain masters in that. You means at a time when you are learning now, there will come a time when you will explain to people what validations should come. Okay, so my journey over there also was very good. Then what happened last year in 2020, this big pandemic hit the entire world. Okay, so during this pandemic, then our government also declared a complete lockdown. So it was somewhere in April, I got a call from Tech Mahindra. So they were also working for an insurance project or insurance client. So they required some business analysts who are already into insurance domain. So I updated my CV for that, and then I shared my CV, and I got calls for interview from that company. So total 3 level of rounds was there. So one was from my immediate boss, the other one was a more superior boss, and then the last one was from the head of the delivery of that entire project. Okay, of that entire unit, business unit. So these calls, this all happened in the lockdown period. So mostly it was all virtual. Okay, virtual calls only. And then after that, I got selected. I got a call from the HR that saying that you have got selected. Actually, I was not expecting it, because getting it means from a lateral, if you try to get into IT industry, it becomes tough. Okay, so fortunately, I got a call from that company, and then I joined it. Hike also was good, and then after joining this company, and till today's date, I am serving for this company, Tech Mahindra, as a senior business analyst. So here, the client is we are working for the LIC company. So we are studying their products, and this is a very major project of digitizing their entire, their entire process. So we are working in that part. Lot of new products are also coming, which with LIC, which are being associated with the LIC company. So we get to interact with various persons from the LIC stakeholders, okay, around India. Okay, so then taking the requirements from them and understanding what system will be required, then working with your internal team, and then coordinating with them, following up with them for closure. So I'm enjoying it also, because it's, this work actually requires a lot of mind exercise as well. You have to think a lot, and then you have to work. So somewhere this is enjoying as well. Okay, so this was my journey till now.
Thank you, Sisha. And just let me know, I'll be more curious in knowing, like someone like you, suppose, travels, completes a degree in 2015, and in the span of, say, 6 years, you have almost switched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 jobs or 4 to 5 jobs, right? So someone like
Yes,
this
yes.
with this kind of journey, if someone has this kind of profile and this kind of journey, what is the hike or what is the pay package that one may expect after 6 years, around roughly, in the industry standard, by the industry standard, going by the industry standard in IT field, uh, when you started and in 2021 with this kind of shift taking place in different employers as far as employers are concerned, what kind of hike or the when where do you start and where do you end up in, say, after 6 years?
See, initial when if you're getting placed through colleges, okay, there the CTC they offer is fixed for freshers. There we cannot say like I cannot. There
Okay.
CTC is fixed. But my time
You
it
meant to
was
say
3
6
lakhs.
lakhs
Now
per
it has
annum.
become a bit higher. No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
3 lakhs at
3
that
lakhs.
time when I was in college. Yeah, for
Okay.
L&T company. 3 lakhs was
3 लाख.
fixed. Yeah.
हाँ, 3 लाख एक साल का 3 लाख.
Yes, yes. At that
So
time
that's,
it was. Now it has get bit slightly higher.
yeah, 3.5, 3.54 lakhs.
Yes, yes, around
4.5.
that much.
Yeah, around that much. Okay. Okay.
So there the CTC is fixed. Then after that, your current CTC will depend on the number of jumps and the skills you have. Okay. Then
Okay.
also on how in a better way you're trying to negotiate with the HR, because these HRs they mostly it is for them it is good if they try to negotiate at a very lower level. Okay. But it should be us who should say that no, I have this kind of skills, so I require this much of hike and I deserve it. If you are okay, then tell me like that. So
So number of
we
years,
should also learn.
so number of
Yes,
years
yes.
multiplied by 2 rule is applied in IT industry.
No, it is
Number of,
not only about number of years. It also depends on the person's skills as well. How good he has been. Now, I was a person who had already means I got into insurance and I got a knack in that industry. Okay, so after that it became easy for me to jump into HDFC and negotiate there, and then again negotiate in Tech Mahindra because the domain was same. So sometimes what happen na, in the industry, in this IT industry especially, people jump and they switch their domains. Okay, so if you're switching your domain, you don't have that much means that knack you don't have, because a new domain, everything new you have to start to learn. The mastery you don't have when you switch your domain. So at that time, somewhere on the round, the interviewer also gives his feedback to the HR that this candidate is very good, we require this candidate, or this candidate is okay. So depending on that feedback, the HR will also try to retain that candidate to come to their company to give the desired hike they want, or else they are like no, we will search for other candidate. Like that also responses we get from the HR. So it depends on the person's skills and on the domain experience and mastery he is having.
okay, so considering your journey, like say if somebody keeps a domain same and jumps after 6 years, jumps 4 companies, you said it can start with around 4 nowadays. So after 6 years down the line with the same kind of journey, how much the person can expect when consider IT companies in TCS like Infosys or the Wipro or the Tech Mahindra, all these good IT companies in India, if you consider, and considering today's scenario, usually, generally, like how much person can expect after 6 years?
See, when you switch, so near
I
about up to
understand it.
30% hike you can expect. Hello?
Yes, yes. Yes, I am able to hear.
So yeah, so near about 30% hike you can expect when you switch a company. Okay. So sometimes you can get more also, but depend how good you are in negotiating with the HR person and how good your impression was there during the
Right.
interview process.
Right, right. So after six years, say I can say 12 lakhs, the 4 lakhs can become 12 lakhs.
Yes, yes.
If the person focuses on one particular domain and then develops his expertise and negotiates well with the company, right?
Yes, yes,
That
correct,
could be
correct.
appropriate. 10 to 12 lakhs after
Hmm.
6 years, the person can start earning between that, around that figure, right?
Yes, now, yeah, now when these students who are doing diploma, when they will be completing a degree and when they will start for searching job, it will be a more at a higher.
There is one question from one of the viewers. She is obviously aspirant, diploma aspirant. डिप्लोमा के बाद डिग्री ज़रूरी है क्या, ऐसे वो पूछ रही है. डेफिनेटली मैं आंसर कर लूँगा ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ शीशा. व्हाट शी हैज़ ऑलरेडी कवर्ड दिस पॉइंट. डिप्लोमा के बाद अगर आपको और अच्छा सैलरी चाहिए, डेफिनेटली जितना आप हायर आप जाओगे, जितना आप अच्छे अच्छे डिग्रियाँ हासिल करोगे, उतनी ऑब्वियसली सैलरी तो बढ़ेगी. बट ऐसा नहीं है कि डिप्लोमा के बाद आप जॉब नहीं कर सकते. डिप्लोमा के बाद अच्छे अच्छे स्टार्ट्स, जैसे मैंने पिछले कई प्रेजेंटेशन में बोला था कि लास्ट ईयर हमने सीमेंस में 2 स्टूडेंट्स 3 लाख पर एनम के पैकेज में प्लेस किए थे. तो अच्छी कंपनियां आती है, डिप्लोमा कैंडिडेट्स को भी लेती है. लेकिन अगर आपके प्रोस्पेक्ट्स आपको बढ़ाने हैं, अच्छे अच्छे और ज़्यादा एरियाज आपको डोमेन्स ऐड करने हैं अपने प्रोफाइल में, तो फर्दर एजुकेशन इज ऑलवेज इम्पोर्टेंट. बट दैट यू कैन डिसाइड डिपेंडिंग अपॉन मल्टीपल थिंग्स. एम आई राइट, शीशा?
Yes, correct, sir. Absolutely.
Baki students, you can ask questions to Srisha. Those are our present students. Can ask question to Srisha.
Srisha, Gurab sir, can I ask one question?
Yes, sir.
Srisha, I just want to know, at that time, your diploma is of 4 years. Am I right?
Yes, yes, correct, sir.
Right. So at that time, at that same time, some institute is offering 3 years diploma. So I just want to know from your end, as a stakeholder of PV Polytechnic, I just want to know what is what you feel, whether your 4 year, that means you are losing 1 year, or it gives some sort of weightage to your credential. Can you highlight that particular thing?
I will say that it.
Because
Yes, yes, sure, sir.
because in PV Polytechnic,
Yeah, I'd like to answer this.
Diploma is of 4 years. Please, sir. Please.
4 years, is it right now also 4 years or is it 3?
No, it's 4 years.
Hello?
Right now also it is 4 years. Right now also it is 4 years.
Okay. Actually, 4 years. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it actually creates weightage. So, like, if we, like, I will not say on percentage only, but means how I will say that when you do internships now, so at that time you interact with the people from the industries, okay? So you, first of all, you get a good formal, you are practically looking at the work happening practically. Whatever you are learning in academics, you are watching it practically happen. Okay, this is one plus point that you are having when you are doing the internship. Secondly, when you interact with people, so you actually get that confidence that yes, this kind of work happens in the industry. You get accommodated to the industry life. Then these things, actually, when I was doing my internship, so my first was in L&T Powai and then second was in Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. So both these industry actually helped me to groom my communication skills. So when, all this group discussion used to happen, so like I said, speak much but speak to the point, speak meaningful. So why it happens like that? When it happens, when your communication skills are stronger and you have built that communication skills right from the beginning, right from your diploma onwards. So because we are like how I used to communicate with whatever means other people who were working in that industry. We used to communicate with them and I used to try to communicate with them in English. So these things actually helped me during for my placement. And one more thing also I'd like to add here. When you show your CV to the interview, right, during the placement time, so obviously we will write there that done internship from so and so company. So they actually get impressed because not all सबके CV में नहीं होती ये चीज. हमारी CV में थोड़ा एक ऐसा रहता है ना, एक कंपनी में 6 महीने काम किए हैं. So they actually get curious to ask questions about that and then they ask, oh, you have worked here, that's good. So what all you have learned? Questions वहाँ से भी आती है. उस मतलब जो तुमने इंटर्नशिप किया है, क्या किया है, उसके भी आते हैं. So मैंने L&T का किया था तो because that was already a company, L&T का ही है वो सब्सिडरी LTI. So he asked, so you have worked in L&T, so क्या काम किए वहाँ पे, so in which department and all. So I mean, he already thought कि अच्छा this person is already familiar from the L&T background. So काफी questions आए थे मुझे. So yes, I would like to actually thanks to ask this question. This is actually a government internship actually gives you a good weightage as compared to the plain 3 years diploma. I accept that yes, it is 1 year more, but definitely that 1 year will be an advantage to you in the later point of life.
Yes, definitely.
Srisha,
And thanks, sir, for asking
sir,
this question.
just a minute, sir. Srisha, you just asked me whether this diploma is still of 4 years. That was your question. Because आपके टाइम पे 4 साल का था और अभी भी 4 साल का है क्या? So I was so impressed कि आपको वो चीज याद है. That's one thing. The second thing, मेरा और आपके हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट के साथ अक्सर डिस्कशन होता है. हमारा जो बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज होता है, वेयर स्टेक होल्डर लाइक यू, एलुमनाई प्ले एन इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. वो एक मेंबर होते हैं, इंडस्ट्री के पर्सन एक मेंबर होते हैं, राइट? So most of the time syllabus and other things is absolutely framed by these two people. ठीक है? तो आज मैं चाह रहा था, चेक कर रहा था, वन मोर टाइम, मल्टीपल टाइम मैं चेक करता हूँ. मल्टीपल टाइम चेक करने के बाद मेरे को आंसर वही मिल रहा है जो बरसों से चला रहा है. दैट मीन्स 4 साल जो है, 4 साल का डिप्लोमा में आपके पास एड ऑन थिंग्स आती है कंपेयर टू जो 3 साल का बंदा है जिसके पास 3 साल का डिप्लोमा है, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स दैट 1 year प्ले एन इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. आपने वही बात बताई कि वो 1 साल जो है आपको यू गॉट मोर एक्सपोजर टू द इंडस्ट्री. दैट मीन्स जॉब वाला पॉसिबिलिटी बहुत ज्यादा हो जाता है एंड सो ऑन, राइट? So I feel this makes some sort of uniqueness.
Even sir डिग्री में भी ना, ये जॉब ही नहीं, जब आप डिग्री भी अगर आप फर्दर स्टडीज कर रहे होते हैं तो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल अच्छा रहता है बाकी बच्चों के कंपेयर, क्योंकि आप ऑलरेडी काफी मतलब लोगों से आपका इंटरेक्शन हो चुका होता है, आपने ऑलमोस्ट 1 साल आपने इंटर्नशिप किया है, अपने इंडस्ट्री के लोगों के साथ बात की है. तो जब आप डिग्री में होते हो जहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स सिर्फ एकेडमिक्स लाइफ देख चुके होते हैं, उनके कंपेयर में आपकी जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल रहती है वो डेफिनेटली हायर होती है. एंड जो कम्युनिकेशन होता है, जो आंसर करने का एक ये रहता है ना कॉन्फिडेंस एंड ऑल, वो ज्यादा बेटर होती है जो इंटर्नशिप देख के आते हैं. एंड जब मैं डिग्री कर रही थी,
सॉरी आप बोलो बोलिए प्लीज.
हाँ, मैं कह रही थी कि जब मैं डिग्री कर रही थी तो देयर वर स्टूडेंट्स जो प्लेन 3 year डिप्लोमा करके आए थे, बट उनका बोल सकते हैं कि बुक नॉलेज ज्यादा था, बट एकेडमिक इंडस्ट्री नॉलेज इतना नहीं था. एंड समवेयर दे यूज्ड टू यू नो मतलब कम्युनिकेशन एंड कॉन्फिडेंस इतना नहीं रहता है एज कम्पेयर टू जो 4 year. क्योंकि मेरे साथ देयर वाज वन मोर गाय जो बगुबाई से डिप्लोमा करके आया था, जिसका उन लोग का भी उस टाइम पे 4 years था. They also had a 1 year internship का experience. Even their students' confidence level was very good. Their talking way of talking and communication was also very good. So this is one thing I observed, that अगर आप सिर्फ internship है तो definitely it helps you a lot.
So मतलब जितने स्टेक होल्डर से मैंने अभी तक फीडबैक लिए, so I must say, गिरव सर यहाँ मैं बोलना पसंद करूंगा कि अभी तक मेरे को आपका जो 100% का रिकॉर्ड टूटा ही नहीं है. हर एलुमनाई और हर एलुमनाई ने मेरे को यही आंसर दिया है कि दैट मीन्स सर आप जो 1 year की बात कर रहे हो, बेसिकली दैट हेल्प अस फॉर गेटिंग जॉब, फॉर गेटिंग कॉन्फिडेंस एंड अदर थिंग.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. There is one question from one of our students. She is a first year student, and this question coming from first year student shows that she's keen, she's properly paying attention and keen in doing some big things in the industry. So what is she asking? Her question is, does working on the same domain for years create saturation? At this level, if she can think like this, it's very good. Could you answer this, Srisha? Does working on the same domain, because you told that you have been maintaining your domain for quite a years, and does it create a saturation? Do you feel after, like, are you in a at this stage where you probably are feeling saturated in terms of work satisfaction? Yes, in terms of that, probably she is asking, does it create saturation if you keep on working for years in the same domain? Shisha?
Yeah, sir, actually I think I have answered this question. I said just जब मैं अपनी जर्नी बता रही थी, I said that if you are working in the same domain, it's not related to saturation in any ways. It's that your knowledge, you gain masters in that domain. Okay, just if you're working in IT industry now, there are they are already separated in domains like BFSI domain, telecom domain, and many other like media domain. So BFSI maybe they have banking domain, finance domain, securities domain, insurance domain. तो अगर आपको एक डोमेन का अच्छा नॉलेज है तो जब आप स्विच करते हो तो स्विच करते टाइम आपके पास ऑलरेडी वो लास्ट डोमेन में जो आपने काम किया है उसका यू ऑलरेडी हैव दैट नॉलेज. आपको कोई नया चीज सीखने का जरूरत नहीं है. सी इट्स नॉट ओनली अबाउट कोडिंग और नॉट ओनली अबाउट क्रिएटिंग अ सिस्टम. इफ यू आर कोडिंग, सो फॉर व्हाट यू आर कोडिंग, व्हाट इज द फंक्शनैलिटी बिहाइंड दैट. आई हैव सीन डेवलपर्स जो मतलब जिनको डोमेन नॉलेज इतना नहीं होता, दे आर गुड इन कोडिंग, बट कोडिंग करते हैं देन उनका जो कोडिंग होता है वो बिजनेस के साथ कहीं पे भी लिंक नहीं रहता है एंड द एंटायर थिंग जो वो लोग क्रिएट करते हैं वो गलत रहता है. वो फिर से रीडो करना पड़ता है उन्हें.
करेक्ट.
तो अगर आप ऑलरेडी एक जगह से आप डोमेन नॉलेज है आपके पास और आपको पता है कि मुझे क्या डेवलप करना है, मुझे क्या सिस्टम बनाना है, दैट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू. So I just have a question to that person that see, if you are doing diploma in electronics, definitely you will try for doing a degree in electronics or electronics and telecommunication. Somewhere from the electronics background, will you try to do a degree in computer IT? करते हैं बच्चे, बट उन्हें वो कम्प्लीटली अलग हो जाते हैं. वो उन्हें डिफिकल्ट पड़ता है वो सब्जेक्ट्स को सीखने के लिए. यही चीज होती है जब आप कम्प्लीटली कुछ नया सीखने जाते हो. कोई वो बुरी नहीं है, आप डोमेन स्विच भी कर सकते हो, ग्रोथ भी रहती है, यू कैन स्विच, बट समवेयर डाउन द लाइन यू कैन गेट स्टक. आपके जो कलीग्स रहते हैं, जो आपके कॉम्पिटिटर्स भी है, स्पेशली इन द वर्क प्लेस, उनके साथ आपका कितना आप कहाँ खड़े हो रहे हो वो भी मैटर करता है. सो इफ दे हैव गुड साउंड नॉलेज एंड यू डोंट हैव, तो समवेयर वो एक नेगेटिव पॉइंट रहता है. दिस इज वन थिंग आई विल से फ्रैंकली.
Sir, can I ask one last question?
Yes.
So, because of this current situation of COVID, is there are jobs available for after doing diploma or after doing degree, or is it essential to do masters also for getting a good job?
Okay. Shisha, what is your opinion if you are aware of new recruits? Are they being recruited after their degree or after their masters? What companies are expecting? Do companies expect masters?
Yeah. See, by the time you're doing a degree, you should try to identify where your interest is. If you want to get into IT, so you can go for masters, better go for MBA. Okay, a full-time 2-year MBA from a good reputed college. And with B also you can get, and it's nothing that only if you're doing for a good placement or a good monetary hike and all, you should get an MBA. It's nothing like that. But if you are planning, you want to do MBA, you can do. Definitely after MBA also, I have seen people getting good jobs. But the thing is that then you should be prepared for that. Hello?
Yes, Shisha, go on.
Yeah, I just want to say that then if you're doing MBA, then it completely वो अलग हो जाता है. तो वो थोड़ा वो फाइनेंस डोमेन की ओर आपका चला जाएगा. तो आपको कोडिंग वोडिंग का इतना चांसेस मिलेगा नहीं, बिकॉज यू जॉइन एज एन एमटी इन द कंपनी मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग. एंड अगर आपको एकेडमिक्स या कोई एक चीज पे अगर टेक्निकल पे आपको स्पेशलाइजेशन करना है, गो फॉर एमटेक. दैट इज ऑल्सो गुड वन. रिसर्च कंपनीज आप ट्राई कर सकते हो, और यू कैन ट्राई टू गेट इन टू एकेडमिक्स एज ए प्रोफेसर. That is also a good thing. And if you want to go for higher studies, you can go for that. That is also very, very good, I will say a good way to do a very nice career. Because abroad mein, so after get to like 2 years MS karke, they get very, good package and all, they earn in dollars. So that is also a good thing. So definitely, like jitna aap further education loge, that much more it helps.
Yes, Sakshi. So it has nothing to do with. Yeah, Sakshi, it has nothing to do with the pandemic or something, because during this pandemic also industries are coming to the college campuses and they are placing, like getting students placed. Like, so now this year also, as you know, 3 of your classmates have got placement in the electronics industry. So it is that way. Like industry, that pandemic has not affected the minimum qualification required as such. But as I answered earlier, the more you study, the more you get degrees. It depends. Like you can go up higher, and you can join up higher in the hierarchy, and you get a benefit out of it. But it again depends upon many factors. It is not straightforward. You go on getting a degree and you go on getting a good job. It's not that way. There are multiple factors involved. कौन से कहाँ से कर रहे हो आप, MBA कहाँ से कर रहे हो, मास्टर्स कहाँ से कर रहे हो, और फिर कहाँ पे जॉब मिलती है आपको, कौन से एरिया में कर रहे हो, ये सारी चीजें होती है. You will be able to take decisions from time to time. Now you're in the final year of a diploma, so your immediate goal is to probably go for a degree. So while going for a degree, opt for a better institute, and you have no choice as such. Like you have a choice of diploma in telecommunication or degree in telecommunication or in electronics. That doesn't make any much of a difference, but get into a college which can give you a good placement. So that could be the answer of your question.
दिनेश सर,
Yes sir.
दिनेश सर, इसमें एक और ऐड करो ना. पैंडेमिक लास्ट 2 ईयर से चल रहा है, ठीक है?
Yes,
तो
yes.
लास्ट 2 इयर्स का प्लेसमेंट हाईएस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में कितना आया है, ये अगर आप बता दोगे तो दैट विल आंसर दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेरी, है ना?
Yeah, through 2020 recruits, उनका onboarding हुआ था Siemens में in the month of August या सितंबर 2020. तो ऑलरेडी पैंडेमिक में 6 महीने हो चुके थे, और उनका ऑनबोर्डिंग होने के बाद द सैलरी विच दे वर ऑफर्ड आफ्टर 6 months ऑफ प्रोबेशन वाज 3.5 पर एनम. तो अगर डिप्लोमा के हिसाब से अगर देखा जाए तो 3.5 lakhs per annum is a very good salary. In fact, some of the IT companies nowadays, they are paying 3.5 to degree students as well. So as Shisha said, around 3.54 पे starting होती है. So that is the fact. So for good candidates, there is nothing to stop them from getting good employment. तो ये एक है, शीशा ने जैसे बोला कि 60% थ्रू आउट मेंटेन करना है, एप्टी क्लियर करना है उनका, और फिर पर्सनल इंटरव्यू, एचआर राउंड भी क्लियर करना है, टेक्निकल राउंड क्लियर करना है. तो ये सारे स्टेज से वो 2 स्टूडेंट जो रिक्रूट हुए थे लास्ट टाइम सीमेंस में, वो गए थे. और ये साल जो स्मिथ डिटेक्शंस करके कंपनी आई थी, उन्होंने जॉब प्रोफाइल लड़कों के लिए बना दिया बाद में. दैट्स व्हाई आवर स्टूडेंट्स कुड नॉट गेट इनटू दैट कंपनी, बट otherwise they were also offering starting of 3 lakhs rupees a year. So डिप्लोमा के बाद ऐसे अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, अच्छे कॉलेजेस के पास ऐसे अच्छे कंपनीज अप्रोच करते हैं, और दे कम फॉर अ कैंपस रिक्रूटमेंट एंड दे डू रिक्रूट. सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन हाउ योर इंडस्ट्री एकेडमिया रिलेशनशिप इज. तो वैसे मुझे तो कोई इतना फर्क नहीं नजर आता है. जो इनकैपेबल है, जिनके पास क्वालिटी ही नहीं है, उनके लिए तो पैंडेमिक प्रोबेबली माइट हैव अफेक्टेड. बट ऑब्वियसली क्वालिटी है तो आपके लिए कोई चीज इम्पॉसिबल नहीं है. दैट इज व्हाट आई कैन से. पैंडेमिक हैज नॉट अफेक्टेड टू देम, और इसीलिए तो टेक्नोलॉजी इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज ऑफ द टेक्नोलॉजी. ये चीज है.
एक्चुअली ये पैंडेमिक में मुझे एक चीज ऐड करनी थी कि जब भी पैंडेमिक एक्चुअली हिट लास्ट ईयर, जब मार्च में पूरा लॉकडाउन हो गया, सो एवरीबडी वर थिंकिंग कि अभी आईटी विल स्टार्ट फायरिंग पीपल एंड ऑल. बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ. आईटी इंडस्ट्री स्पेशली वो बहुत इट बूम्ड थ्रू आउट द पैंडेमिक बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द डिजिटाइजेशन प्रोजेक्ट्स दे गॉट. So now in the news, I am also hearing that a lot of companies are actually trying to hire lakhs of students from across the country. So actually, pandemic actually helped the IT industry.
Okay, so anybody else? It's already 11:30. We have been there for 1.5 hours. It was a very nice session. Such more interactive sessions we will organize. Somebody was talking about masters doing abroad. We had a bit of a discussion on that. So we have so many of our alumni who have done their masters from US, from Finland, from other countries. So we can also invite them, and they will also try to interact, and will focus and throw some light on that aspect as well. So today Shisha has covered IT, like moving from electronics domain to IT. And in the particular business analyst, particular banking domain or the insurance domain, she has covered this area. तो आपको एक चीजें आपको पता चल जाएगी जैसे जैसे हम ये सीरीज में आगे बढ़ेंगे कि हाँ यहाँ पे भी काम कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पे भी काम कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पे भी काम कर सकते हैं, so that you can now itself you can decide, थोड़ा उसमें बारे में पढ़ सकते हो और ज्यादा डीपली जा सकते हो और डिसाइड कर सकते हो कि यस मेरा एक डोमेन ये होने वाला है. तो I request Vinod sir to just extend a vote of thanks.
Shrisha has given us a very nice thoughts about what is going to happen after 4 years or 5 years, and where you can imagine after doing diploma, after doing degree. And I'm very much thankful on behalf of PV Polytechnic that our 2012 pass out student has come, who is a Virarkar as well, so which has come here on the platform and had given us a in detail explanations about the things which will happen. And I said that what she said is important is during your academic you should take your studies very seriously, because whenever industry used to come, the first criteria they have is whether you have a 60% in your entire academic or not. This is very important. So you all are learning, you are in first years or somewhere second year, so you must realize that you should take your studies very well and try to be more, earn as much as percent as you can, because this is going to take you somewhere there. And the other thing is, as she said during her interview, and even if you know about her, even she talked about her, she had given you example that she had worked with L&T, she had worked with TIFR. So how these companies are playing vital important role in our life is also important. And I'm very much thankful to Shrisha as well as all the students who has come here, and along with the aspirants who wanted to do diploma after doing they wanted to take diploma after 10th. And I'm thankful to principal sir who has taken given a precious time to join this. Thank you everyone. And at last I also wanted to thank even this corona pandemic. Because of that we are here and we will be able to attend this, because this was not possible up to this year, and up to this year we were not able to even call alumnus here. This year we are conducting series. We have called some few of alumnus, only 1 to 2 used to come, but we are expecting that next time we will have someone who is doing job after diploma, so that will give you even more clear things about and who is working in core. So thank you everyone, and I request all of you to fill the feedback form which Gayatri madam has shared in our chat box, so it will help us to understand more things in our future series. Thank you very much sir. Thank you very much.
And Srisha, please share your email ID in the chat box so that all can note down, and if they have any difficulty anytime they can write to you. Srisha, are you typing?
I typed my email ID. Did you get it? I typed in the chat box.
Okay. Yeah. It's srisha.shetty423@gmail.com. So students, please take down this email ID, srisha.shetty423@gmail.com. Anytime, any query, any guidance you need, can write a mail to Srisha. So once again, thank you Srisha, thank you Dr. Lada, and thank you students and guests for attending this session, the very first session under Alumni Speaker Series. Thank you.